I do invite you to go ahead and open up your video, and let's just come together with that intention of Hao La. Looking into one another's eyes and feeling in your heart, all is well. In the wholeness, in the oneness, in the perfection, in the timelessness of creation, all is well. In spite of all the details that we're working through, all the struggles, all the challenges, we can look to that kind of that 50,000 foot view above the clouds, above the storm, and look into the eyes and the hearts of the people present here, and wishing and acknowledging Hao La. All is well and getting better, continuously getting better. It's a living process. One of the key tools that we use here in Wisdom Healing Qigong is very simple, very profound, and it's the concept of embracing. Embracing whatever challenge, embracing whatever you're feeling, embracing one another in this very sacred space. And so as I started, I said, I feel like when we come together, it's this big hug going around the globe, going to each one of you and your family and your loved ones, and expanding to all your heart's desires. So let's just embrace that Hao La together as we welcome everyone tuning in. Hao La.
Hao La. Hao La. Hao La.
And a special welcome to Master Mingtong Gu, who is our founder, our teacher in Wisdom Healing Qigong. I'm going to spotlight you, Master Mingtong, in your beautiful garden that you have cultivated through COVID.
It's kind of the external expression of the inner garden we're cultivating, and give me great pleasure to, to plant, flowering, watering them, taking care of them, arrange them. And so it's extension of the Wisdom Healing Qigong. We are sharing, practicing, cultivating this inner garden, the inner garden. So again, I want to welcome you, welcome back, and especially from last 3 days. Today is day number 4. So you can mark the day, okay, how many days you've been participating, and more importantly, discovering, experiencing what is possible, what is possible. So truly, you're giving yourself a treat, a special gift. So if you have experience beyond just 1 day, you may start noticing, oh, this can be a new possibility to live your day differently. To connect more deeply, to experience life from a new place. So again, Wisdom Healing Qigong is about beyond learning something. is discovering, experiencing, embodying what is truly important, truly nourishing, truly fulfilling. So it's also a treat for me every day. Beyond my own personal practice, I got to, share with you, spend time with all of you. Can be 100% being present in the new ways with myself, with all the members of the community, with our deepest purpose. And all experience arise in this process. So again, it's deeply fulfilling, deeply fulfilling. So again, think of yourself, you're giving a gift to yourself, not just one day, not just something, a checklist. Oh, I done this. So again, all the time we're going to explore how wisdom healing Qigong can help you to experience, realize the 5 things we're looking for. Health, happiness, connection, purpose, freedom. So for experienced students, when I say these words, I trust you can not only understand what I'm saying, but relating to experience. Yeah. How all the teaching, all the practice, all the activity you have been engaging, especially through online, has been continuously help you every day to discover health, happiness, again, these 5 things. So not just understanding it. Yes, in the beginning, understanding it can be important, but continuously repeating the process, deepening the process, reconnecting the process. So you can think of yourself, wisdom healing Qigong is a food for not only your body, but also for your soul. Just like eating food, 3 meals a day, you're repeating every day. So again, more you repeat, more you can to generate the benefit. The most important benefit is your capacity. Your capacity to live with health, including healing, to live with greater happiness, to connect deeply, energetically, to fulfill First of all, discover and fulfill the deeper purpose meaning in different stages of your life. And truly experience freedom. It's not a freedom someone else can give or take from you. So all these 5 things, you have to discover for yourself. You have to claim for yourself. You have to own for yourself. And wisdom healing Qigong, if not the most, at least one of the most effective, not just tool, but path to realize the ultimate, sustainable, long-term benefit. So when we are engaging in this process, consciously, proactively, realizing these 5 things we're all searching for, we can release the struggle. We can let go of the confusion. We can discover the empowerment, the mastery of yourself, your life, your health. So today we're going to focus on, well, first of all, let's review a little bit what we did yesterday. If anyone remember, think about, give you just a few seconds, think about what do you remember. Maybe type in the chat box, what do you remember from yesterday? What do you discover from yesterday? Please give yourself a minute. If you don't remember every word I said, that's okay. But you're remembering something is important from yesterday. If you don't remember anything, discover anything, experience anything, we're wasting the time. Or you choose to forget about it, then we're also wasting time. So whatever you remember can be beneficial. And beneficial beyond just remembering. You come back again. So again, to help everyone, including the newcomers, if you joined just today, just highlighting, one of the themes we focused on yesterday is how to work with the story from wisdom healing Qigong perspective. So first of all, recognizing the powerful impact of a story, including our repetitive thoughts, directly affecting the energy. So when you're repeating certain stories, certain thoughts, you're repeating the programming of your energy, that particular program. And that continuously affecting your energy, by the result affecting your health, affecting the function of your life. So that's the first recognition. And secondly, become more aware of your story. What is your own story? Doesn't matter where it's come from. Doesn't matter if it's based on science or not. Doesn't matter whether it's true or not. But you believing it, you are the one repeating it. Become your own story, your own truth. So become aware of your own inner truth, your own truth. That's the second step. As we go through this process of embracing, not only aware, but embracing your own truth, the truth can set you free. Instead of fighting, resisting, ignoring, or blaming someone else for it. So the next step, as we experienced yesterday, is go beyond the mental story to experience the energetic underlying the story in your body. Learn to embrace the inner truth. What is your feeling in your body associating with these stories? Learn to embrace all the sensation feeling inside of your body, both comfortable and uncomfortable, both painful and blissful, both familiar and unknown, changing. So not only are you embracing the truth, but also you discover the deeper truth. You discover the deep feeling. Also, you discover the deeper wisdom we're going to speaking about today. So that is the highlights, just summary of what we did yesterday, including many other subjects. So before I continue more teaching today, I want to share, first of all, yesterday I encouraged everybody, using the technology in a new way to connect, to reflect, to share. So also important to recognize two aspects to really benefiting all of us. First of all, you are don't want to too busy stay in the chat box. When we sharing the teaching, when we're doing the practice, when we're going through a collective process, don't just chat in the box. That's a distraction. That's not a beneficial way of using the technology or using time we've been together. Yes, at times we have an opportunity to ask in the question, and you can type in these questions in the chat box as well. And some simple question can be answered by the team. And some question, I can address directly when the time allows. So not only just randomly using the technology, the deep question, what is the purpose being here? How to effectively using the technology, using the time we've been together, fulfilling our purpose. If you just want to chat, some other place, better place to do that. So that's one recommendation. And secondly, recognize, whatever we're sharing in this container. including the chat box. It's a safe place to share. For this group. So it's confidential, so to speak. Just keep it among this group. So that's important to recognize for respect, for purpose of healing. And secondly, also recognize our purpose here is not to fix you, not to fix each other. So you don't need to make comments or you're making suggestions to other people. Oh, you can fix this. Oh, you're doing something wrong. Oh, you should not feel this way. That is not even my position to, to judge you. It's not anyone's position to judging others either. So really important. It's a safe place to share whatever you want to share, but your own feeling, your own life is not about something else, someone else. As I mentioned yesterday, everything you're feeling, everything you're experiencing is normal. We're learning to letting go of the judgment. So that's also important to recognize. So with that said, we can truly, create a safe, loving, and most healing energy container. So again, especially we're not just coming together for one session. We're going to come in together again and again for 10 days, continuing the rest 30 days. And truly, it's a community. So how you're engaging with the community, how you're participating, not only affecting yourself, but affecting each other. So with that said, what are we sharing? It's called Wisdom Healing Qigong. Wisdom Healing Qigong. It's not just, Qigong. It's Wisdom Healing Qigong. So this, the name is not random. So most importantly, we're cultivating wisdom. That's why I call Wisdom Healing Qigong. We're cultivating wisdom. And healing is the outcome of the wisdom. And also we have a wisdom view of what is healing beyond just fixing the symptom, beyond just temporary release of pain, beyond just physical, beyond just addressing, immediate cause. So because of time limitation, I will give you outlines, what a wisdom means. Wisdom is something beyond what I can tell you, first of all. Give me all the wisdom. First of all, wisdom is about beyond the knowledge, beyond the information, beyond all the data we know. First recognition. We have all the knowledge now, all the data, all the information. And most time, this information, unfortunately, not only not really serving us, but limiting us. Really doesn't matter whether it's true or not, but the impact on your health, on your life. So wisdom is about, first of all, knowing what is beneficial. Just like your story, whether true or not, what story is beneficial for you? What's the impact of the story? We include it in your belief, yeah. What choice is truly healing, truly nourishing for your mind, body, heart, spirit, for life. And wisdom is also about knowing what is important, yeah. What is truly important beyond the detail, beyond the complexity, beyond the right, wrong, good and bad, should or shouldn't. And wisdom is also about opening to the big picture. And just giving the example, yeah, when we connected the individual story, yeah, one way or another, you're feeling certain way, yeah, in your body. And when you connect it in the collective story, the big story, beyond your own personal story, suddenly you start to feel different. So again, ultimately, wisdom is about seeing the big picture. Seeing a big picture, you have to open your mind, yeah, beyond the narrow perception, limited perception. Ultimately, is about going beyond your perception based on physical existence, based on your story, based on your history, even based on what other people tell you. So you can discover the inner knowing. That's what we call the inner wisdom. Inner wisdom. So another aspect of wisdom, in the wisdom healing Qigong perspective, most important wisdom is to know the energy, to connect energy, to cultivate the energy. To benefit life, including these 5 things, yeah, by working with energy directly, beyond your story, beyond your diagnosis, beyond your limited perceptions. And that's ultimate wisdom. So the question is, how do you discover this wisdom? I'll give you another framework. Framework. So first, most important is go beyond your thinking mind. Again, I mentioned again, beyond the story, beyond the concept, beyond right, wrong, so on. Discover these 5 way of wisdom. First is wisdom of your body. Wisdom of your body. Not just in your head, in your body. Just give you an example. In the natural state, the body knows what to eat or not. The body knows when to sleep, rest or not. The body knows when to move or not. We're losing that wisdom. Think about it. So how we can discover the wisdom? Probably most important words, accurate words to use is we're learning to awake the wisdom, which is buried inside of you, numbed inside of you, suppressed inside of you. Really discovering, awakening the wisdom inside of you, including the wisdom of your body. So obviously, listening to your body, pay attention to your body. That's important. But most importantly, connecting with your body. If you're not connecting with your body, you cannot receiving the message from your body. You cannot truly pay attention. So not just awareness of your body, but connecting with your body. On the other hand, the wisdom of your body is there, but it's suppressed. You need to wake, So give an example, proactive approach, You do the movement, for example. You're awakening energy. Not only the function of the body improve, but the wisdom, the natural intelligence of the body awakening. The inner, innate function, including, for example, your nerve system, your digestive system, your immune system, your hormone system, the natural intelligence, wisdom of the body awakening. So that's just an example, And the second aspect of the wisdom, the inner wisdom, is the wisdom of your heart. Especially your emotion. The natural intelligence, wisdom of emotion. And the emotion, beyond good and bad, is trying to tell you something. It's a powerful signal, powerful expression from within. So in Wisdom Healing Qigong, we learn how to be aware of your emotion. and how to work with the emotion, how to transform the emotion, how to make choice, from this awareness. And we're speaking of not only the wisdom of the heart, the wisdom of your kidney system, and the wisdom of your digestive system, and the wisdom of your lung respiratory system. So many of you have learned the sound healing practice. It's a powerful system to activate not only the energy of the 5 organ system, especially the emotional energy associated 5 organ system, transforming the challenging or stressful emotion, but same time activating the wisdom of this energy. So again, I'm just giving you outline, giving you some examples. So the third aspect of the wisdom, I think I talked about that already, the wisdom of your mind, beyond just thinking, beyond just concept. The deeper knowing, the deeper awareness, And ultimately, the wisdom of consciousness. And the ultimate wisdom is come from the pure consciousness. So the ultimate practice, or ultimate goal of wisdom healing Qigong is to awake to your pure consciousness, awake to the nature of your mind, awake to the essence who you are. Slow, direct experience, you realize the essence of who you are is beyond story, beyond any identification, beyond any pain, gain or loss. Is eternal, is timeless, is infinitely free. Pure consciousness, naturally knowing, without concept, without any limitation. Pure consciousness, naturally connecting, connecting with energy, connecting with the creative force of the universe. And pure consciousness naturally realize its true purpose effortlessly. So again, last 2 retreat, we're going to focus on the most advanced teaching and the practice, awakening to pure consciousness. For spiritual awakening, spiritual liberation. So, another aspect of wisdom, it's not just, oh, the body knows itself, and the heart, the five organ system, your emotional body know directly, beyond thinking. Your mind know, beyond concept. But also come from the connection of your mind, body. When the mind, body connecting with each other, collaborating with each other, working together, then you're activating greater capacity of inner wisdom. So it's not just separate, not just mind knowing this way, body knowing that way. By connecting the mind, body together as one unit, you discover deeper wisdom. So ultimately, and the process is simple. In Wisdom Healing Qigong, all these 5 activities, as mentioned first day, 5 keys. The teaching to open to the wisdom of your mind. And the movement, awakening the energy. Well, let's put it that way, The teaching is awakening the energy of your mind so you can tap into the wisdom of your mind. The movement, awakening the energy of your body so you can tap into the wisdom of your body. And the sound healing, slow vibration, you're activating the energy of your 5 organ system. Tap into the wisdom of your heart. And the meditation, mostly focus on awareness as well, most advanced meditation, awakening to pure consciousness. And engaging, participating, connecting in the community allow you amplify the energy. Moving from individual, expanding from individual to collective. From me to us, From whatever isolated identity to more expanded, connected identity. So these are 5 different ways, all most important. You cannot say, oh, which one is most important? Which one more important than others? And the magic is coming from the combination of these activities. So again, ultimately, slow these 5 activities, You're awakening the energy. You're opening the energy. which carry the wisdom. Your mind is the most subtle form of energy. When you awaken in the energy of your mind beyond the story, you can tap into the wisdom of your mind. So I hope this gives you a clear picture. Yeah. What is wisdom and how to activate, discover wisdom. So once you understand that, yeah, then you can naturally understand healing is a byproduct, natural outcome of cultivating wisdom, awakening wisdom. Healing is a process of awakening the wisdom of mind, body, heart, spirit to the optimum function. So I hope both for experienced practitioner as well new friends, you can have a much deeper understanding. What is wisdom healing Qigong? Often people kind of surprised in the beginning, even still surprised after all these years of doing it. So you can discover the depths, the profound nature of wisdom healing Qigong. So the practice, yeah, is of course it's part of it, yeah. A movement practice, sound practice, meditation practice. So because of limited time for this daily session, first 10 days, yeah, where only have the time to experience some selection or taste of these practices. So each individual practice usually takes between 20 to 40 minutes. We have movement practice, sets of practice. We have sound practice. We have a gentle meditative energy movement practice. Then we have meditation practice. Each sets, a variation between 20 minutes to 40 minutes in the beginning stage. Then you go to the intermediate stage, expanding from 40 minutes to 1 hour. To the advanced stage, expanding from 1 hour to 2 hours. That's how we progress. So in the first 10 days, we will not have time to learn this practice in detail. And if you're interested, we have the best program to help you to do that. That's called Qigong for Life Mastery Program. So you spend 3 months, actually right now 2 months, learn 2 sets of movement practice. Then you spend another 2 months, learn the sound healing practice. And then 2 months, learn another movement practice called lift, approach, down method. Then you spend 2 more months for the pure consciousness teaching practice, as I mentioned. And the last 2 months, in the period of a year, you integrate everything. All the practice you learn as well, integrate into application, not only your healing, but also your life. So it's very structured, very perfectly designed for really serious students. And yes, you're receiving a lot of teaching during the first 10 days. And also experiencing some of the practice variation, some example movement, example sound healing, example meditation, example deeper process. So I want you giving you the sense of process. So ultimately, healing is about transformation. Healing is about changing the habit, the old habit. Disease is the habit of the body. Stress is the habit of the body. We learn to change that habit. Anxiety is a habit. All these reactive emotion is a habit. We're learning to change that habit. And negative thinking, stressful thinking is a habit. It's not just something happen overnight. Being repeating. The detail might be different, but the pattern is same. Be repeating again and again for whole life. So all these habits has been formulated, not just from last week, last year. It formulated from whole life. And the good news is you can change your habit. The truthful news is takes more than just one session, more than just 1 week to change this habit formulated by lifetime. Yes, the science tells us, it's possible to change your habit from brain point of view, neuroplasticity. That's bringing us hope. But how to do that? That's the repetition of everything we're doing. This 5 activity to change your habit. So to experience the change temporary is easy. Easy. When you do the movement, you naturally feel better. When you do the sound, naturally feel happier. The meditation naturally feel more calm, more spaciousness, even bliss. But usually, that doesn't last very long. Because the old habit is still there. The old pattern is still there. So the good news, when you're repeating these activity, then you not only discover the new habit, the new possibility. In the beginning, before you establish a new habit, it's a new possibility. It's a new experience. It's a new insight. It's a new feeling. But it takes repetition. You're repeating again and again, eventually. The new become old, become natural, become part of your habit. And gradually over the time, replacing the old habit. And it often happens like this, every day practitioners, committing to ongoing practice, even without noticing big changes. Then, months by, look back, suddenly, oh, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Yeah. Oh, I feel different every day. And that's how you formulating a new habit. So, for example, one of the habits we have is, lost, identify, entangled, stressed by all the stories. That's a habit. How to get out of this habit? It's easy to say, oh, come into your heart, come into your body, come into this moment, come into the truth within you. It's easy to say, difficult to do. But we're doing it. For example, sound healing allow you come to the heart. So let's share an example, a short version of sound healing practice. So the complete version takes 40 minutes, goes slow the 5-organ system. So I'd like to share the 3 sound for the heart in this session. First of all, the most important teaching from wisdom healing, Qigong sound healing, is recognizing every organ carries energy. And that energy encompassing not only the physical, but also emotion, as well mental, spiritual dimension associated with that particular organ. So when you're activating the energy of your organ, you're naturally activating the function of your organ, physical function, emotional experience, as well mental, spiritual connection. So with that said, that's connecting with the heart. And gently close your eye. You can place your hands on your chest or not. And gently close your eye. Think of a thoughts, a stressful thoughts, especially your own repetitive thoughts. Or simply think of a challenge in your life. Now noticing the tendency of your mind is continuing the story, analyzing, entangling, even expanding from one story to another. Instead of this old habit, now feel your heart, feel your body, noticing how your body, your heart, the sensation feeling inside of your chest, and responding to the story, responding to your stressful thoughts. Just simply notice. Instead of resisting the feeling, the discomfort, the pain, even the emotion inside of your chest, learn to be aware, simply aware. aware of the inner truth inside of you. Simply accepting, embracing the true sensation feeling inside of your body, inside of your chest. Now continuously discovering, connecting, awakening the deeper truths of your heart, the energy dimension of your heart, the wisdom of your heart. And the first sound, activating the physical dimension of your heart, the wisdom, the natural function of the physical heart. The sound like this. Shin. Shin. You're repeating as deep as you can. With your own best effort, breathe into your chest. Shin. Breathe into your chest. Shin. Breathe into your chest. Shin. Relaxing. Noticing. Embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of your chest. Both comfortable, uncomfortable. Both intense and subtle. Both familiar and changing. Feeling the deeper sense of aliveness, the energy awakening of your heart. More the energy of your heart awakening, opening, naturally the function of your heart, cardiovascular system, awakening, returning to the natural function, optimum state. And continue to the second sound, xiang, activating the emotional dimension of your heart. More subtle layer of energy of your heart, awakening, opening. The emotional dimension of your heart. When this layer of energy, awakening, opening, you naturally experience greater joy, happiness, deeper love, compassion. And the second sound like this. Xiang. With your own best effort, breathe in deeply into your chest. Xiang. Breathe in deeply into your chest. Xiang. Breathe Breathe in deeply into your chest. Continuously relaxing, noticing. Deeply embracing all the sensation, feeling inside your body, inside of your chest. Both comfortable and uncomfortable. Both intense and subtle. Both familiar and new. Deeply allowing, deeply opening, deeply awakening. The third sound, awakening the mental, spiritual dimension of your heart. The vibration connecting the energy of the heart with the energy of your brain. You can move your hands between the chest and the brain when you're making the third sound, shin. From shin, soft shin to When you're making the sound, you can lift your tongue touching the upper palate or pointing towards your upper palate. So the sound is like this. Again, with your own best effort, breathe in deeply into your chest. Breathe in deeply into your chest. Breathe into your chest. Relaxing, noticing. Continuously embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of your body. All the sensation, feeling inside of your chest. All the sensation, feeling of your brain. Continuously allowing, noticing, connecting, opening the deeper dimensions of your heart, the pure energy of your heart, the essence of your heart. The loving kindness, the compassion, the joy of your heart. The deep wisdom of your heart. Feeling the energy presence of your heart in your room. Feeling the energy presence of all the heart of your family. Feeling the energy presence of all the hearts of this community. Connecting collectively, sharing the presence, the pure intention of love, compassion, deep joy, deep connection, deep acceptance, of each other, deep acceptance of yourself, deep acceptance, appreciation of life. In this moment, in this body, in this universe. And deeply sending the most loving, healing energy information of how all is well in the oneness of energy, getting better with a conscious choice, conscious practice, conscious awakening in all dimensions of physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, to oneness. We say, how la internally to your own body, mind, heart, spirit. How la externally to the collective. How la. Come back to your own body. Gently, consciously moving your body. Starting with your hips, slowly, slowly. Backwards. And slowly rotating shoulder joints. And slowly moving, stretching your neck, your spine. Continuously move your body freely. Whenever ready, gently open your eyes. Noticing, still connecting your body, noticing the sensation, feeling of your body. Let me just check in. How many of us feel more sensation of your heart? Raise your hand. How many feel the warmness of your heart? Warmness of your heart, even entire body. Your blood even flowing better. And how many of you noticing, more joy even in your heart? Beyond any story, it's experience of your heart. How many of you experiencing more openness of your heart? Yeah. The outcome of that is love. Yeah. When the heart open, experience more love. Acceptance is a powerful expression of love. How many of you experiencing more lightness just in general? Just feel lighter, lighter. Something dropped. Something released. How many of you feel more calm? Mentally more calm. Less story, less stress, less busyness. So again, that's only just few minutes of practice of sound healing. Just give you an example. How does this work? As well as deeper understanding and deeper connection. So over the time, when repeating this practice, especially, go deeper into the entire practice of 5 organ sound, 3 sound for each organ, totally 15 sound. You're able to go deeper, not only the physical dimension of each organ affecting the physical health, but the emotion dimension affecting the emotional health, and go deeper even to the wisdom of your 5 organ system. When the energy of your organ connecting with the energy of your brain, that is the gateway to the wisdom of your organ. So in a sense, everything is understandable in the wisdom healing Qigong tradition. It's not random, it's not just mysterious. It's a slightly different process, quite a radical process than our normal way of approaching it. So with that said, realizing time just flies so fast, even we have 1.5 hour every session, just never enough. So we can appreciate, what the time we had, what we shared, what we discovered, what we experienced. And let me open up, to some questions. So a simple question, you can type in the chat box and the team can answer these questions. I think most of the question can be answered in the chat box. Our team can help you to do that. So for more like energetic questions, let's ask more verbally. So Sarah can be in charge of that.
Yeah, wonderful. Tom has a great question. Tom from Milwaukee. Let me see if I can help you get unmuted real quick. Hang on 1 second. All right, Tom, go ahead. Try to unmute.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Master Mingtong Gu. Thank you, everyone, for being here. My question is, how long does it take to change a habit? Different people say different numbers of days, etc. Please help me.
Yeah, good question. Good question. You know, the truthful answer is nobody knows. But the good news is more you're repeating the new habit, the more you can change from the old habit. So we cannot exactly know how long it takes. Depends on how you're practicing, the quality of practice, the quantity of your practice. Then certain scientific study indicating, to change any habit takes at least from 20 to 26 or 28 days. Yeah. Any simple habit, if you want to change it, you have to repeating a new habit every day consistently. Yeah. Takes minimum. Now that's the truth. People don't speak about it. Minimum is 20 to 28 days. Okay. It's not like guaranteed. No one can guarantee you anything. Depends on how the old habit is formulated, right? How stubborn the old habit is. Depends on how you're willing to change that habit. How you're repeating the new habit. It's really individual. That's no brainer. You're not a machine. You're not just a computer. Oh, turn the switch, then start changing. You're the one doing it. So that means the answer, the true answer, is depend on you. Yeah. More quantity, more quality of the new habit, then quicker you can change from the old habit. More sustainable the new habit becomes. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense for you. Yeah.
Excellent answer. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And again, to recognize the changed habit is gradual. It's gradual. It's like from A, you're moving to B. Yeah. And each session, you're moving towards B, a new habit. Then bouncing back to A. Then you're repeating, moving towards B again next day. Then you're bouncing back. When you're repeating, you're moving more towards closer to B. Then you're bouncing back. But then you're realizing you're bouncing back only halfway instead of just there. Then over the time, you're bouncing back less. Then you're moving further. You're bouncing back less. Then eventually, you're moving in this new area. It's a range. It's not like A clear point, B clear point. No, it's a range. This range. When you're working with energy, you realize, yeah, it's a movement. Yeah. When movement happens, you can only move within a range. It's not a moving, just a point, jumping to another point. It's a movement, gradual process. So it's very different from the mental story, oh, what is about, what should be happen or not. And it's also the continuous discovery, yeah, how you can, yeah, effectively letting go of old habit, how you can effectively establishing a new habit. So it's not like one prescription, you know, well, the teaching, the practice is universal for everyone, but the process is different for everyone. How long it takes, how you're engaging, how you're feeling each session, very different. Okay. So again, thank you for asking the question, Tom. Even it's not the answer you expected. But we're moving more closer to the truth.
No, it's very much what I would expect. So thank you again.
Good. We need a reminder, yeah, continuously. So let's, you know, you can think of, okay, when you repeating a new habit, say for 100 hours, yeah, then you're generating the benefit proportional to that, right? When you're repeating, yeah, the new habit for 1,000 hours, naturally expecting greater change. And the change is not proportional, actually accumulative, actually in some way is exponential. Exponential. When you repeat in 10,000 hours, yeah, you can expect some incredible, deeper, sustainable, long-lasting changes. So in that sense, there's a science behind that from different tradition. The traditional way of doing things is you repeating certain practice for 10,000 hours. That give you certainty, the deeper change of habit will happen within the 10,000 hours. That is like a traditional way of doing it, yeah. So if you're up to it, that can be very effective. So when you're attending a retreat, you can think of how many accumulative hours you're dedicating. Yeah, let's say 6-7 hours a day. Yeah, 10 days, how many hours? And you think of you're in Qigong for Life Mastery, you're engaging this for 1-2 hours a day. Over the years, how many hours you accumulated? And that just gives you kind of reference, yeah, intellectual reference, give you kind of a little bit, yeah, realistic picture of what it takes. So again, change the feeling temporarily is easy. To change a habit from years of programming takes time. If you're expecting a change overnight, you're fooling yourself. So with that said, you know, our commitment, yeah, our responsibility, yeah, is the key to make it happen. So now become possible again, yeah, without leaving your home, you can do that at home. And that's an amazing gift. So let's continue to next question.
Okay, Marianne, go ahead and ask your question.
Great, thank you. So my question has to do with resistance, which I find myself feeling quite a bit. And I'm trying to kind of understand what's the best way to deal with it. You know, is resistance a thing, or is it really just a sign of something deeper? Do I focus on, try to connect to the resistance, to try to discover what is deeper beyond it? Because right now I feel like I probably practice resistance more than I practice Qigong, which is not a good thing when you're wanting to change habits.
Thank you for being honest, first of all. You know, that's the first step. Honest. The truth that us can liberate us, can open the doorway to the next step. It's not like, okay, we're embracing the truth, that's it. No, the truth is opening the doorway to something else to happen. That's the movement forward, is the freedom. Yeah. So it's not like, oh, solve all the problems. That's the mental story. And so one of the truths is we all experience resistance. Think about what do we resist in our life. We resist to something new. We resist to unknown. We resist to uncertainty. We resist to our responsibility. Yeah. Even we resist to connection. Sometimes even we're longing for connection, but part of us resisting it.
Yeah. Definitely.
So these are honest truths. Yeah. You have to be truthful first. Yeah. And we resist to discipline. Do something every day is challenging for most of us. And deeply, we're comfortable with old habit, no matter how bad it is, unhealthy, how limiting it is. We're comfortable. All the habit we have, we're comfortable already. If we're not comfortable, it's not going to be a habit for you anyway. It's part of your system already. You have learned to live with it. So from that comfort of old habit, you're naturally resisting the new habit. Simple. So these are natural tendency. That's like another, the resistance is a habit, basically, itself. So first you become aware of the habit. Oh, I'm resisting. Do not resisting the resistance. Whatever resist, persist. So, but beyond the resistance, you can opening the new space. No matter how much you're being resisting, oh, you're here this moment, right? Yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
See, that's a step forward. In spite of resistance, you choose to be here. See, some part of you, I'm not talking about overriding the resistance. I'm talking about you can go beyond the resistance. In spite of resistance, you still can make a new choice. It's not like you have to, get rid of all the resistance, then I can make a new choice. That's not going to happen. The resistance is going to continue to be there.
So it's like practicing the new habit.
Yeah, the old habit is there. Exactly.
The new habit gets stronger. The old habit gets
Exactly. You got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Because I definitely want to be here, but it feels like an obstacle I confront often, and sometimes it gets the better of me. Yeah.
So another habit is resisting to discomfort, for example. Healing can be uncomfortable. Healing is about coming back to your own body, working with the truth inside of your body. Part of the truth is your own pain, your own discomfort, your own stress, your own issue. Of course, our natural tendency is, I don't want to go there. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to feel it. So recognize that's the truth. That's the habit. Resisting to your own pain, resisting to your own suffering, resisting to your own problems, resisting to your own truth. So now the new habit, in spite of pain, in spite of discomfort, oh, I can come back to my body. Oh, I can, open into the energy. Oh, I can, try loving my body in spite of pain, discomfort. Oh, I can move my body even with limited capacity. Oh, I can open the energy in spite of pain, discomfort. Oh, I can make the sound open my heart in spite of stressful stories. So this new choice suddenly become possible. Before we don't have a new choice. And of course you go back to the old habit, right? Mm-hmm. So that is the key. Now we have a new choice. Before you don't have a new choice, you're just circling, repeating old habit. Now you presented the new option, new choice. But also, not only you're doing it, but you're discovering the new experience come out of this new activity. And this new experience giving you hope. Oh, I can change. Oh, I can make a new choice. Oh, I can move forward. Oh, I can open the energy. So you're building not only, new option, but new confidence. That makes sense?
Yes.
By doing it, you experience, from the experience, you're building the confidence. So not from I should or shouldn't, or right, wrong. This new experience is beyond this label. So again, ultimately, you're discovering the energy, discovering the wisdom of your body, mind, heart, spirit. And that's something that's been waiting for you. It's not like something, you have to force it. As long as you're willing to go there, they're waiting for you. They're greeting you. Hey, I'm here. All these years, I'm waiting for you to come back to. So it's inside of you. So that makes it possible, more easier than think you can change or not. It's like you're not forcing it. It's part of you.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So starting, wherever you're at, increasing the ongoing practice, the 5 activity. More frequent, more quantities, more consistency, then gradually you increase that way. So if you think, from 0 to 2 hours every day, you can experience more resistance or be beyond you can overcome, let's say, So if you say from 0 to 15 minutes, that's less resistance. The resistance is still there. Some of us, say, I'm experiencing comfortable resistance increasing from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. In spite of resistance still there, but not too intense. So you can work with yourself. So that's another gradual way of increasing your commitment over the time. And sometimes to work with that resistance, people take a radical choice. That's sometimes most effective. Yes, you jump in the river. It's just like, for example, you sign up for the retreat, 10 day, 20 day, 30 day. Once you sign up, no matter how much resistance is there, then you have to show up. Then once you show up, then everybody engaging so intensively, suchly you're pushing by the river forward. No matter how much resistance you have, the river is so strong, pushing you forward. Then you said, I'm floating, I'm swimming, I'm moving. Then you look back like, it's much easier than you think.
Well, I did the retreat in July, and that was wonderful. And it was exactly what you were describing.
Exactly.
But still, it's not always consistent amount of resistance, but just in the last couple of weeks, I have no resistance to the meditation or the sound healing or the chi field setting, but I'm feeling great resistance to some of the movement.
So noticing these resistance come to go.
Right.
Everything is come to go. It's impermanent. It's impermanent. It's continuously changing. So when you're embracing the change, you naturally slow the resistance. So with that said, we're extending our session already, and because it's such a group, we won't have time to answer all the questions, but do our best. But mostly importantly is reflecting on this session. What do you have learned so far? Let's use the chat box to share. What do you learn from the session? What do you have discovered and experienced, including the mental, energetic experience from the teaching as well, the practice, the sound of the heart? What is the most important gift you want to cultivate continuously? Beautiful. Sarah can read some of the sharing from the chat.
Yes, of course. And I know a lot of people do have to tune out today for time reasons. I want to let everybody know tomorrow is Saturday. And if you can join us at 8:30, a little earlier, we do have a morning practice before. Just want to let you know when you start coming on, that might be in process already. We have every Saturday at 8:30 a morning practice on our Qi TV's regular scheduled events since COVID lockdown started. So join us early for that. And then we will just continue with our teaching and practice with Master Mingtong after. All right, lots of beautiful sharing in the chat. What we're noticing. Healing is an integrated process which takes consistent practice. Sound healing helped me to feel my heart more deeply. The mind and body as a unity to discover deeper wisdom. I discovered patience with myself and compassion. This is a good one. We need to go very, very deep to get there. Trusting what I already know within. Practice opens awareness and old habits evaporate. My internal resistance is a habit. Resistance is futile. I have the self-initiative to continue self-awareness. Embrace the whole enchilada.
Love that. Okay, so yeah, feel free, to read all the sharing. So by sharing again, we can collectively discover, experience even directly from everybody's learning and discovering. So with that said, my deepest wish is you can truly discover, but also next step of your commitment for your own healing, awakening. And we're here to support you beyond, any limitation. As you may recognize so far, wisdom healing Qigong allow you to access the energy, the wisdom beyond any limitation, any excuse, any knowledge, any limited perceptions. So again, if we're here, pretty much have created everything you need. I can confidently say everything you need to support your journey, including the Qigong for Life Mastery Program, ongoing learning, ongoing discovery, experience, repetition, particularly change your habit over the time. Mental, physical, emotional, even spiritual. So the retreat is help you dive in deep in short frame of time, so you can experience great change in a short period of time. And the combination of these two is completing everything we need. Everything we need. So they're really working together. Qigong for life mastery, ongoing for ongoing benefit, sustainable, repeating teaching practice. And retreat is for intense diving in for a short period of time to experience the change, the result faster, deeper in short frame time. Then you can continue the Qigong for life mastery to sustain the deeper change, including the habit as we share today. So with that said, my deepest wish is you can take advantage of this opportunity and make your wish come true, especially this year, especially this time. So with that said, Sarah can share the link of this program, and you can continue, relax into this energy field while you're making this transition. And looking forward to see you tomorrow again.
Thank you, Master Mingtong. Yes, if you are interested in continuing in an ongoing basis with our 40 days that we have started together, qcenter.com/online retreats, and we can continue this journey in the river together. And a lot of you have asked, how can I connect with the community? And qcenter.com/QFLM, as Master Mingtong was just talking about, Qigong for Life Mastery is a wonderful way to continue beyond the experience of retreat. I mean, this is the most powerful way to really jumpstart it. But beyond that, if you want to have an ongoing learning and connection, our Qigong for Life Mastery membership is the way to go. So we'll see you tomorrow. Again, tune in early, 8:30 for morning practice. And we will continue then with Master Mingtong at our regular time of 9 o'clock.
And speaking of Qigong for Life Mastery Program, someone is asking what's happening tomorrow is our regular live stream teaching, live stream session in the membership program. So we're going to change that from the regular schedule of small group activity of live stream to the teaching practice session as we're doing these 10 days. So that means you're a member already, going to join this session tomorrow with the rest of the group. And so that's the change. And that's a live stream every Saturday is happening continuously for Qigong for Life Mastery Program. And besides all other teaching, guiding, practice materials online. So with that said, see you tomorrow. We're going to expanding the time, expanding the group, and expanding the chi field. So, howla, 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 howla.